The tragedy of the plague is
Oh
the
my
wise.
god.
What?
The first words of a
Nice.
I honestly
No.
think the
Dark
tragedy of
Plagueis the
Dark Plagueis the
Wise.
Wise was brought up more in Celestia than it has been in the actual Star Wars game.
I would like to say that in the new Star Wars
Nathan,
game,
you ended
every
our
time
campaign.
I would like to say that in the new Lego Star Wars game, every time Palpatine shows up, he says, "Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" And then Anakin goes, "Yes, I have countless times."
Many times, sir.
Yeah,
That video was so good.
I'm going to make that seem like a mercy to you all.
Nathan, I've sent that video to Vopus when I saw it.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Alright.
doing the same, honestly.
Can you all hear
You
me?
should have.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. And can you
Perfect.
hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
So, who wants to start? Except for Volpus. And I assume, Rail, you're just going to have your stuff happen in downtown?
Okay, Nathan, let's
It
go.
was me and Shadow who were both together at this moment in time.
So really, can I start?
Nathan, you get to do recap.
Oh, fun. What even did happen last session? I've been so busy with school. So last time on Celestia,
Ball Z.
yes, thank you. Last time, God, I can't even remember right now. My brain is frazzled.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you were heading to a meeting, right?
No, that's in 5 days' time. Basically, it was Shadow's dungeon being finished up and all the mental trauma with that.
It's fine.
All the Celestials got moved somewhere else. Archie's off doing his own thing, not saying what they're doing. Rail's off doing her own thing. Volpes is now been hired by Shiro and is basically just stuck in the Thieves Guilds for the next month, unable to leave, but they can request anything they want, so pretty sweet deal. Shadow had a panic attack
Boop, boop.
when he learned that he couldn't find where Volpes was, and then Shadow found me after he couldn't find where I was, or couldn't find where Rail was either. I couldn't find anyone. Then Shadow and Nathan met up, and that's basically where the session ended. I remembered as I was speaking.
Beautiful.
We took a long rest.
Yeah, I need one in real life as well.
Nah.
You forgot Lucas's
Imagine-
breakdown.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas had a break. Was he still in the church when we came back, by the way?
No, he
Honestly,
was
I
gone,
feel
but
like-
all his weapons were still there.
I feel
Okay,
like
I'm
we
gonna,
should
like-
make and all the mental trauma associated with that our catchphrase.
What catchphrase?
Nathan said, "Shadow and the dungeon and all the mental trauma associated with that." We should make that our catchphrase. X happened and all the mental trauma associated with that.
Fair enough.
Sounds about
I'm
right.
gonna, if Lucas's gear's just lying around, I'm gonna pick it up so it doesn't get stolen.
Alright.
I loot the body.
The body's not there anymore.
So, I assume you're going to go take your long rest.
Yes.
Yes.
That will officially put us on the next day. Alright.
Only took us 5 minutes this time to move a day forward.
To be fair,
Big
we ended
improvement
the
for
day
us.
with a long. We ended the last session with a long rest, so.
True.
Doing anything
What
different
have-
today, Rail?
No.
Alright. Volpus is stuck, so Nathan and Shadow, you both wake up.
No, you think I'm stuck? They're stuck with me.
You're still stuck. Okay.
I actually think I could leave. I just don't want to.
You'd also probably get hunted down for it
Yeah.
as well. So, not the best idea.
Yeah.
After waking up, I checked the map again.
Still no result.
I just make breakfast.
Fucking hell.
2 types of people.
Do I want to get up?
Shadow's just lying in bed.
The whole day doing
I just
nothing.
come into his room, wakey, eggs and bakey.
That should be a crime, but the best type of crime.
Okay, I eat breakfast.
You eat or you
Don't
cook
know.
breakfast?
Like I cook breakfast and then I make
Okay, so you're
give
cooking
Shadow
some
some.
for him too. Good to know.
Yeah. I went make breakfast myself, walk into his room, say wakey, eggs and bakey, and then just start eating my breakfast without giving him any. That was such
That
a
would be-
dick move, but
They're funny.
Funny.
but no,
Yeah.
I make some for Shadow too.
Okay, Nathan.
Alright.
What are your plans?
Well, I gotta return all the stuff that Lucas left on the ground.
Yeah. I think he took all of this even worse than I did.
Yeah,
That had to
and I
say
thought I
something.
had an excessive sword collection. You should see his.
Oh my god, I'm happy that I saw it in this way and not in another one.
What do you mean?
Getting stabbed by it.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, that is fair enough.
I've been
That's-
stabbed by Lucas before. Not the best experience.
Huh, interesting.
Try being
Also,
in
do
a-
you have
in a
any
Oh, sorry.
idea why we can't teleport anymore?
Um,
Like I had to walk out, walk a little while.
I just like to
Yeah,
think that
so-
Nathan gets the most awkward expression on his face.
yeah, pretty much. Well,
Okay, what's the
so-
deal?
Well, apparently, if you use a certain amount of magic too much in one area, you have a chance of creating something called a null magic zone, where that type of magic doesn't work anymore. And because of the whole vecna situation, we were all teleporting quite a lot, so null magic zone around Lorenz for teleportation. Basically, nothing can teleport in or out.
Fair enough. I think that makes this town quite a little bit safer.
Yeah, but a bit inconvenient if I need to rush back for anything. I've marked out.
Inconvenient, but
What spell school is create food or water?
You've been waiting to say this for how long now?
Yeah, I was
2
hoping it was
weeks.
only teleportation. I was really hoping it was. That's why I never mentioned it, because like if I mention it, he's just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it doesn't work for that either." But that's my hope stashed.
It's just conjuration gone.
Okay. It's all
Yeah.
conjuration's magic.
that's not that. Except for teleportation, I don't really use any conjuration magic.
Yeah, well, it.
Good bets it's not divination, but also bad. Would have been interesting if that what was the explanation for a map. I need to check it outside.
I mean, if there's no divination spells, then we're kind of screwed. But also create food and water. Wait, so that isn't affected. I'm gonna try and cast it. Actually, can I make food and water?
Is it conjuration?
Yes.
Yes.
It does not work.
Okay, we have a bigger problem.
Did I use that for the food?
No, I didn't use that for the food. There's like we have a farm in Lorenz. I'm sure there's like eggs and bacon.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I mean.
no, he
like,
wouldn't have used it for the food. You guys
I-
solved that problem.
yeah, I basically tried to solve the problem that they don't need to use magic anymore. So
Okay, well that's good then. I have a meeting with this this wizard at the end of the month about seeing if there's a way to get this sorted out, because otherwise we're gonna have to wait 15 years.
15 years.
I went to the library in Celestia and that's what I found. 15 years.
Wow, that's a fucking long time.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, could make Lorenz a safe haven for people who don't like magic.
I guess. Yeah.
You just overload it with all the magic types, and then, boom.
Just an
Nobody-
anti-magic zone.
Yeah. And something that might not be able to be dispelled. Yeah, I don't know. think I should
Yeah.
search for Vulpes, but I don't know how.
Well, I mean, we could head to Celestia and try asking around. Do you think they would have gone there?
Oh, I know they went there, but could check the spell labs. Might be
Yeah.
a good first point.
Plus, I
also
have influence there, so I could.
Oh yeah, maybe we can find out something. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
nice.
also need to get a few things from Celestia anyway.
Yeah, same. I wanted to look around at something. I need to, even if that sounds ridiculous a little bit, but I need a way to not age.
You need a way to why? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean.
Mr. Nibbles is getting old.
Yeah.
I mean, why? I mean, I guess it's inconvenient, but it's a part of life. So, like,
Yeah.
are you that
That's
afraid
why
of
I
growing old?
want this, because I'm inconvenienced by aging.
Nathan, how many times have you resurrected someone?
Quite a lot.
Okay.
Um.
But it's
Okay,
not something
so
like I gain their lifespan or some shit like that, is it?
No, it's
And
just that death is a part of life, and you've been circumventing that as long as we can remember.
No, he said
No!
aging is a part of life, not death.
Yeah, and I don't deal with like natural death. I only resurrect people who just get murdered. That happens a lot around me.
Okay. So Nathan, you remember the stone I got?
Yeah, I remember. Oh, okay, so that has something to do with it.
Yeah, if I touch, like, I got it inspected, and the person just literally fell into dust.
Oh no.
Because they aged too much.
Did they get revived or?
Yes,
Okay, good.
it cost me a little bit.
How much?
A favor.
Okay, so not like actual credits.
No, but I think it's worse.
Yeah, favors are generally worse than actual money.
I think that's the third or fourth one.
Okay, as long as this one just doesn't result in anyone being encased in adamantine, I think we're all right.
That's... Yeah, I'm sorry for that one.
No, it's fine. I totally don't hold it against you or anything.
Holding a piece of adamantine against my face. I...
But no, in all seriousness, we'll need to see what happens with that, but hopefully it's
Yeah.
nothing too bad.
Where is he at the moment? I think... Didn't you put him into the church or something?
Well, no, he basically he just he asked me to get him something from Celestia. I went to do that, and then he was gone afterwards, and it's apparently a personal thing that's going on.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, Archie, anyway.
He can speak while being stoned?
Oh, so okay, this is Rail didn't tell you about that. Yeah, I forgot. So
I literally came back yesterday from a 5-day trip.
oh right,
So,
sorry.
assuming Rail has told anyone anything is usually a recipe for disaster.
Hey, listen, okay?
Oh, I would listen, but you're not gonna say anything.
Ow.
Oh shit.
So basically, do you remember when we were going up the mountain to stop the shattering? And Kay fought this like really big white dragon.
Yes.
So that white dragon took Archie
What?
and made a deal with Rail to get him unpetrified.
Oh. So he stole him and then basically blackmailed you or her. Wow, that's a bitch move.
The main thing is the Archie's Archie's back, so
Oh shit. Huh. I don't know if I really want to talk to him or really don't want to talk to him.
James,
Yeah.
can I expend 5 inspirations to undo me telling Shadow all that?
Okay.
What? Okay.
So, Shadow has just asked, how far back in that conversation do you want to go?
Basically, everything before I mentioned the dragon.
I'm just gonna have it go all the way back to Shadow asking, so you can talk from stone?
Yeah, you can talk to Stone.
Not exactly. I can't go into all the details at the moment, but Archie's back now.
Okay, you can't go into all the details. Can you go into some details?
Basically, we got what happened to Archie undone, and it cost, and it was just it happened.
Who could undo such a fucking thing?
I know. I was quite surprised it was possible as well.
The fuck?
You know all that thing with a guy. It's not the same person, but you know the guy that you can't tell me about for reasons.
Yeah,
I can't tell you about this for reasons, unfortunately.
I understand. Just if you need help with that at some point,
I know,
like
and
whatever.
same to you. I
It's-
want to tell you, but I think it's
Yeah.
just best for right now if I don't.
So you also get killed if you say the name.
No, not exactly, but it's
Huh, it's a little bit more
it's
straightforward.
complicated.
Interesting stuff. Yeah. You know what? You know when we told each other that that it will be the best thing if we tell each other everything.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think we should. Yeah, I
World
think we
had
should go back on that.
Well, I mean, I'm still fine to tell everything. It's just it seems that we both end up in situations where there'll be great consequences if we do tell each other
You
everything.
guys are all worse than Group Zero when it comes to keeping secrets from each other. I mean, they were bad, but you guys are on a whole different level.
Hey, we don't want to keep secrets from each other.
Speak for yourself, motherfucker.
You want to keep secrets from me?
No.
So yeah, I think we both realize that there are things in life that we can't tell other people. Let's just
Yeah.
be
I
happy
love
with
how
the
you
stuff we
said it.
can.
I love how you said it like it was a life lesson. There are things in life we can't tell other people. Like, oh, it's a wisdom and not you're under threat of death.
To be fair, even under threat of death, you can make wisdomous choices. Let's just tell each other things that we won't die for.
Yeah. What do you want to do? Do you want to head to Celestia then, or?
Yeah, I think I will spend the next week looking for Volpus somehow, and after the week I will go to Justice. We have some contingency plans to meet up there.
I'm
If
sorry,
everything goes wrong.
contingency plans?
Yeah, that word sounds worse. It's just it's just the thing we made up. Okay, if we ever get separated and can't find each other, we meet after 1 week in Justice.
Ah, okay.
Please tell me sending
It
is
is a-
conjuration. Okay, good. Evocation.
What is it?
I was just
Sending.
checking a spell school for something.
Yeah, sorry, I
So-
just bad memories with the words contingency.